Matrix Lord 212, and talking about Jamie Foxx being Electro for Amazing Spider-Man 2, which starts filming in February. Now, Jamie Foxx has stated that don't think the costume is going to be the yellow and green costume from the comics. It is not going to be gold and green. It is not going to be anything like the comics. It's sort of going to be like a liquid rubber, and the bolts that would be in the costume on his arms and stuff like that, it won't even be a costume. It'll be more like electricity, but in the form of that. So it's going to be a different costume, unlike anything we've ever seen. And also the character is going to be completely different too, which, you know, I don't know how that's going to be. Max Dillon, as you know, is Electro. But in the movie, he was going to be someone that nobody has ever talked about. Everybody steals his ideas from Oscorp. Presumably that's what he works for. And when Spider-Man encounters him, I guess he helps Spider-Man, and Spider-Man's like, oh, thank you, Max Dillon, or something like that. And he actually mentions his name like he's a person, whereas his mother forgot his birthday. Everybody forgets things about him. So he starts becoming like a Spider-Man fanatic. But for some reason, something happens, I guess, with his mother and some traumatic event that makes him just, I guess, get his powers and light it up. So this is what's coming from Dark Horizons that I'm reading. But supposedly, I guess, then he becomes evil, Electro, and a villain. But I don't know how this is going to factor into the movie, because also we have found out that Uncle Ben is going to return, Martin Sheen, to the role, probably in a flashback form. And also, there's going to be a funeral. Now, they have hinted at Gwen Stacy returning, and then her dying, and then a funeral. But I don't think it's going to be in this movie. I think that what they're going to do is, I think in the beginning of the movie, like my son Joseph had stated, to me, he believes that they're going to have an Uncle Ben funeral in the beginning of the movie. So that's not coming from me, that's coming from my son. He thinks that they're going to have an Uncle Ben funeral proper, because they never did that before. And the Gwen Stacy thing will probably be saved for Spider-Man 3, where she'll probably die at the hands of Green Goblin, just like in the comics, just like the way it should be. There's even been rumors going on that Morbius the Living Vampire may be in the Spider-Man movie, Amazing Spider-Man 2, but that has not been confirmed. Okay, so a lot going on. We have our Mary Jane, we have our Harry Osborn, but will we see a Norman Osborn? That's the question. So, alright, that's the news for today for Spider-Man. Have a great day. Bye for now.